Okay, we are now going to four. Well, at least name players that should be on the Gilas Dream Team.
The FTW Gilas.
Yeah, tayo sponsor.
Pilipinas. FTW Gilas Pilipinas.
Unify Philippine basketball. So, magbabahid kami names, tapos maybe you're free to agree or disagree. In fact, we are free to disagree with each other. But, magsasabi na kami ng 5 players na napag-agreean na naming 5. 2 days na kami nag-away dito. So, ito yung 5 which all 5 of us feel should be on the team. Number 1, Marcus Dautit. No disagreement. Come on! Number 2, Ranidel De Ocampo.
Yeah.
Okay, no objections. 3, Gabe Norwood. No objections. 4, Jason Castro. All 5 of us agreed.
Disagree.
No objection, no objection.
Okay.
And 5, Kelly Williams. Again, all of us agreed. Therefore, isa-isa na kami magsasabi nung mga picks namin na kailangan madagdag sa Gilas no matter what. So let's start with the new guy in town. Yeah? Sean Anthony. Sean, one pick para sa Gilas.
So, 1 pick sa Gilas. So
Di pwedeng Sean Anthony, ha?
I was gonna say Sean Anthony.
I like Jared Dillinger, JD.
Jared.
He's familiar with Coach Jot's dribble drive. He attacks the rim and he can spread the floor when he shoots, and he can play defense in the hole as well. So his whole international game stands out for me, and a good choice for FTW Gilas.
Yes.
FTW
Talaga tayo
Gilas
official
Pilipinas.
sponsor eh. Parang si Charles, you have reservations kay...
Meron naman tayong coach eh.
Ano nga? Ano nga? JD, Jared.
No, I have no reservations actually. I would like him to be in our FTW Gilas team. As Sean said, he's familiar with Coach Chot's system. He's shown so much more confidence this last conference, making his outside shots. And I just like the way he's been playing lately.
Man, is there any, I don't know, minus points kay Jared?
Minus points? He spreads the floor well, but then
Not as consistent siguro yung outside
yun
shot
lang.
niya. On and off.
Eh. There are times that he would be a total threat from 3, but then there are times that he can't. So if we're looking for a shooter, why not look for a better shooter? I guess that's my question.
Who may not have the, I don't know, defensive energy of a Jared.
The athleticism.
Oh,
like,
kasi ano na yan, di papasok na yung mga Jeff Chan.
But I didn't
debate
say
dyan.
Jared just as a shooter to spread the floor. I was just saying his all-around.
Yeah, all around,
dribble
sure,
drive
for sure.
offense where he can
Defense
attack
too.
the rim, play defense, and he can spread the floor a little bit. Not just the shooting
Parang,
special.
yeah, antigo kasi kay Jared. I mean, this guy's built for international.
Yeah. Yung length nandun eh.
Yeah.
He's got the length. He can go up with the big boys. He can guard all the way to the 3 and 4 in the international game. So he
But
would
my
be awesome.
only drawback for Jared would be probably his decision making sometimes, and I know he's had some problems with Coach Chot with that before. Just watching them play, minsan kasi he goes out of control. But that's just sometimes you can't take it all. It can't all be positive. It comes with him.
Yeah, he's not going to have the ball and he doesn't have to take the last shot.
Yeah, but
so, maybe yung decision making niya can be compensated. Okay, so interesting choice, Jared Dillinger para kay Sean Anthony. Magu.
My pick for our national team for FTW. I was gonna say Mark Pingris, pero because of the fact na nag-agree na tayo that Ranidel De Ocampo and Kelly Williams should be there, I'll go for a shooter. Isa lang di ba? It should be a toss-up between Jeff Chan and Larry Fonacher, but right now, as of today, it's January pa lang naman, August pa to. Si Jeff Chan has lost his touch, the defensive na kuha na yung chink in his armor or
He's not
whatever.
going to be double teamed in FIBA Asia.
Yun nga lang.
He's not going to. They won't pressure him in FIBA Asia. He's going to have looks, better looks.
Pero he was pressured here during the finals. Si Fonacher also had pressure on him and he delivered the goods, so I'll have to go with Larry Fonacher for my pick.
Ooh. Oh, ikaw pinaka nag-react. Comment, Larry.
I don't know. I have nothing against Larry, but then I really like what Jeff Chan brings to the table. I think he's a better shooter, by far a better slasher, and at par in terms of defense, if not a little better than Larry.
Larry.
I disagree there. I think Larry's a much better defender. He's much smarter than Jeff Chan. I mean, I agree with Jeff Chan being a better shooter perhaps and a better slasher, but just watching this finals, he was a little bit out of control, forcing things too much. Of course, he's the main guy for rain or shine, so you can expect that with him. But Larry Fonseca, he's just a winner for me. He finds ways to make plays. I hate it when the ball ends up with his hands somehow when the shot clock's winding down. It always seems to go in for
Yun
some
yung
reason.
yung hindi lang yung consistency ng shooting, yung timing. He always picks the big moments. So
He knows his limitations, what he can and what he can't do. So, I mean, you couldn't go wrong with either Jeff or Larry, but I'm leaning a bit more towards Larry. I agree with Magu.
Larry.
I mean, if we're going by our team, we already got Renadel, Castro, Kelly, Jared, and
Talking
Fonachea. So that's
dicks.
5 talking dicks, guys. What I think with Fonachea in there is the chemistry. With those guys, he plays, he finds the open shot, he spreads the floor. Like I was saying, in the driving kick with Coach Shot, he's going to find that open space and create driving lanes for people because he, as you're saying, is an actual legit shooting specialist that will do that for the rest of the team.
Seems like Larry has a strong chance of making this team kung tayo nagde-decide.
Kaya ikaw, piliin mo na lang sila para dalawa sila.
Carlo, your must pick for Gilas.
LA Tenorio.
L.A. Tenorio.
One thing.
Why? What's the one thing?
Marcus Lautet, LA Tenorio, pick and roll, Jones Cup.
Yep.
No further.
Nagkaamuyan na yung dalawa eh.
I think
Kaamuyan na yun.
both of them in that play are very hard to stop. And it brings out the best in Marcus Lautet. As it does kay LA Tenorio. So, I need a point guard in the team. And I want it to be LA Tenorio.
I think yung point guard dito sa Gilas is going to be one of the most debated positions because you have so many other talented guys to consider.
Yeah.
JV has to be considered.
Jimmy.
has to be in there. Jason will be part of the mix. Kabagnot will be part of the argument as well. And for you to say na yung LA must pick, how do you feel about that?
It's tough. I mean, it's really a tough choice. We could have 2-3 point guards in our team. You couldn't go wrong with LA, definitely. But, I think also, let's say with JV, he also had a great run with Marcus. I mean, I think Marcus played his best basketball with JV. Of course, the system is totally different now. It's a dribble drive. But, I mean, LA, he made big shots. He basically won a game or two for us, right? So
The semis and the final.
and he's a guy who obviously wants to play for the country. He said time and time again. So he's gonna be dedicated for sure. I mean, I'm just worried a little bit because he's been telling me that he's still really bothered by his elbow injury, but he still has time.
Pa yun.
But
Galit.
Nega ka eh.
I'm just looking ahead, but you couldn't go wrong. Maybe I'll lean a bit more towards JV just because we worked with him for so long, so baka may bias. But
May bias ka.
No bias.
baka lang. I have no problems with his pick with LA. JV can be
LA.
the third.
I love LA's game too, like you're saying, watching that cup, the Jones Cup where we beat the US and just watching him work that pick and roll.
Did you see that floater he scored against Kevin
okay.
Durant? That was awesome.
Oh yeah, that one too.
You know? Di ba US yung kalaban?
Team USA.
Hindi ba sila yun?
Hindi sila yun. Okay, Charles, your must pick.
I'll go with Marshall Lassiter.
Lassiter.
Ooh. That's a nice pick.
I mean, he's probably a little bit forgotten right now.
Yeah, wala sa radar. That guy's under the radar.
But if you look at the guys Coach Chot has been wanting in the San Miguel group, the only name who really keeps popping out is Marshall's name. He's seen him. He's worked with Marshall also. In fact, he brought Marshall to practice with TNT a bit even before coming to Gilas. But Marshall for me is the best wing defender in the league, maybe beside Ryan Reyes and Ronald Tubid, arguably. So and he's a great shooter. He can penetrate. He's smart. He does a lot of good things.
Problem lang dun, baka redundant, no? Having Dillinger and Lassiter on the same team.
And Fonachea.
And Gabe.
I take Lassiter over.
Yeah, okay. We're not here to form the team today and send them off to. It's okay. Ako naman.
No one's asking you.
I'm asking myself.
Okay.
I want to be heard.
Okay.
I was absent last week. I missed your pizza. By the
I know,
way.
that's rare.
Just like missing
That's
the
rare.
Haley's Comet.
That's rare.
That's like once in a century.
You got them pizza? Let's go bring pizza.
Pizza. Okay, so my passionate pick for Gilas, Junmar Fardo.
Whoa.
I want to see Junmar on the national team because I want to see for myself if Junmar can contribute yung athleticism, size, outside James Yap moves ni Junmar, magagamit niya. And we can have this intense debate. If we're going to choose between, let's say, a Sonny Tos or a Junmar, I will go for Junmar. Because I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not a coach. You're the coach. And Chot should listen to me anyway. But, ako, gusto ko lang, most talented, athletic, big man we have right now, I wanted to play in the FIBA Asia because there are short-term benefits and there are long-term benefits.
Yun eh. For the next cycle.
Yeah, Junmar has to be there.
Yeah.
Ako, yung problem ko lang, having
What's your problem with Junmar?
No. Having the one young gun there na si Junmar Fardo. Ang gusto ko sanang, hindi naman tapos na yung picks natin, pero yung 12th man, Ray Park sana to develop him. Pero if you're already
Isa
gonna have
lang
Junmar,
tayo ba't ka nagdadagdag?
would have been awesome to
You
have
only
Junmar
get
there.
one each, man! Junmar.
I mean, I like Jumar, I like what he's doing in the PBA. If I had to put one knock on Jumar is anytime he uses screen and roll or anything like that, he's always at the top of the foul line, and he doesn't come out all the way to guard the 3-point line. And in international play, it's like everybody's shooters, everybody can spread the floor. Jumar's athletic enough, I believe, like he can maybe come out, but I need to see that, and I hope he would.
You will
do that.
see it.
Okay.
Don't work.
All right.
Coach ka ba, manager?
Junmar, come on,
Sean said he's
break it down.
terrible defensively.
Oh my
They're gonna
God.
attack him. They're gonna make us
Come
pay.
on.
I mean,
I didn't say
but
he's
you're
terrible defensively. He can guard the rim, he can do anything. I just want to.
he's terrible on the pick and rolls then, or
Okay.
pick and pops. But you have a good point. He's the future, obviously, our future big guy in the Philippines, and it's probably the right time now. My only concern, guys, if we want to win so badly, do we have enough time to develop? If we're looking for the best 5 to 8 minutes to rest Marcos in a game, do we really want him? Although, he could make the case that, yeah, he probably is the best center, but it would be either him, Sonny, or Asi, who's never retiring. So, we never know. But I agree.
Junmar,
Agreed. Completely.
completely. I will make you have the last say.
Yun.
Junmar Fajardo, Gilas.
Disagree na nga siya eh. Gusto nga niya Ray Parks eh.
Hindi naman eh.
Yeah, pero
Pumili siya ng sarili
toss
niya
up
eh.
between Thos and Junmar. He has a point na if we want to win now, you're gonna have to go with a veteran. Pero for the next cycle, for the future of Philippine basketball, good pick in Junmar.
Agreed. Thank you. So, okay, so just to recap, one of our epic, ilang minutes? 12 minutes.
FTW Gilas team.
FTW Gilas team.
Si Boss MBB, tinanggal yung logo. Tayo, merong sariling logo. No?
Sean Anthony, must pick is Jared. Magus must pick is Larry. Carlos must pick is LA. Charles must pick is Lassiter. And my must pick, the Kraken, Junmar Fajardo.